Hello everybody and welcome back to Reachin Reverie. Thank you so much for choosing this video to watch today. So today, let's start off by letting me show you guys what we were up to earlier this week. We knocked out a lot of really neat tasks that needed to get done after work throughout the week last week. We have been isolating the brunt of our projects on the weekends because Josh and I do both have full-time jobs. And so it was kind of neat that this week we did get to knock out quite a few little things, and let me show you guys. We did get our propane tank brought over to the property. This is the same propane tank Josh had at the last place he had his RV parked. And this has been allowing us to have hot water with our hot water heater, as well as it will also let us cook as we do have gas appliances in the RV. We also have our water ready to go. So we've been using rainwater catchment, which we did show how that got hooked in a prior video. And what I'm going to show you here is this is the setup that we have that Josh did after work one day this week. And let me show you a clip right here, which is going to kind of show what it looked like before we got it all buried. So it's Wednesday, and I'm sure I'm going to insert this somewhere into the weekend's video, but I wanted to show you guys before Josh finishes up and gets it all buried, the water that he got hooked up today after work. So you can see our first 3,000 gallon water tank. We do still have another tank we need to bring onto the property, but this one is all set up and ready to go. We've been getting quite a bit of rain here the past couple days, and we think that we got up to so far maybe about 700 gallons since putting this tank in. So you can see the valve where the water comes out. He did wrap all of the metal fittings to help prevent corrosion. And here you can see he set up a flow meter, and it looks like so far we've used about 25 gallons. Josh was testing out the water by doing a load of laundry, and it took what, 25 gallons to do that first load. That's kind of cool. And then he has another valve there, so we're not limiting ourselves. We can hook in to more tanks as well down the road. And then up the trench, he did also go ahead and set up his water closet. This water closet came with us from the last place that he had his RV hooked up. And so it is kind of retrofitted from his previous setup. And you can see here in the water closet, we will be replacing the door. This did have a door on it. We've got water in coming up here. This is our filter system to start off. It has two filters. I believe it was like a 1 micron and a 5 micron. So this filter is going to allow us to do things like wash our hands, flush the toilet, take a shower. Eventually, we do also have another filter that we are going to install that is going to have like UV light to really completely make it available to be used as drinking water. This is probably fine, but we are going to go ahead and add that extra filter on once we have some time to do so. So we do have the part, we just need to get it all hooked up. And this water, it's going to come out of the filter, go through, and here is our water pump. And then down and to the RV, we also have a little spout coming out, a faucet out here. And then this valve is going to be able to feed to the shop that we're planning on getting built in that section here very soon. I can actually hear the water trickling down through our piping system, and Josh did go and verify that the water is making it all the way to the septic, which is really cool. And then of course he did turn all the water off and check the meter, and we verified that there are no leaks. So he has done a fantastic job with getting our water set up. And we are officially losing daylight. It's a beautiful sunset, real peaceful and calm and quiet. Not too hot, not too cold, the perfect evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and send this back to the weekend video and let future Alex pick it up from there. And this is our little meter box where you can see what the usage is And so look at that, we've only used about 75 gallons since we've gotten our water turned on. And this is all things like washing clothes. We have taken a couple showers, and we are trying to be really conservative with our water consumption to really make our source last. Water out here is like gold. If y'all missed the last video, we are trying to build our shop faster than we originally planned because the rental property that we're currently living in while we're working on this shop, it has a mold problem. For our health and safety, we are deciding to go ahead and try to get the shop built as soon as possible. That way we can come full-time and live in the RV and shop while we build our house. What we've worked on so far this weekend is we did get the shop re-squared up. We had to take our string lines down when we had put in the septic lines. So that is all re-squared away. You can see our string lines and all measured off. And we also have post holes that we're digging because this shop is going to be pier and beam. 8 out of 14 holes. So we're a little over halfway there. Josh is doing awesome digging these holes, working really hard. So our goal for today is to get cement into these holes with post set. And then 2 weeks from now, Josh and I both are taking about a week off of work, and we are gonna try to really focus on getting the shop dried in and framed out. So we will be getting this section all up and framed, and it'll start looking more like a shop than a piece of ground that's been cleared. So lots of exciting things to come. I've noticed too that a lot of the desert plants out here are legumes. Like you've got senna, which is a legume, you've got mesquite, you've got catclaw. I mean, it's all beans. Everything's a bean. I'm pretty sure, is the bird of paradise a legume also? So it's like all of these plants that are really suited for the desert are nitrogen fixing, so they're taking soil that's been desertified with lacking nutrients and building up. So I don't know, that's kind of an interesting concept.
Maybe we can plant, if that's the case, either keep mesquites where we're going to put a fruit tree so it'll draw water to it, and it'll also fix the soil next to it.
Yeah, we could alternate, yeah.
Bird of paradise or mesquites.
Kind of interspace between the fruit trees to help give some back. Obviously we'll still have to fertilize the fruit trees. I think they're going to be pretty heavy feeders, but it's going to be, you know, I think it's beneficial to work with nature. And obviously we've got to rip out some to build what we need to be, but working with nature I think is a good thing. It looks so cool with all of the posts sitting in their holes.
That lizard has been going in and out of that hole.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna record him. Look at this little bee thing. So our holes are dug. We've got posts resting, kind of rough cut, sitting in their holes. We're gonna come out here with our laser level on the tripod and figure out what height these posts need to be, and then we'll trim them down to the right size, get them all cemented in, and go from there.
hold that. Other side. Just hold it right there.
Okay.
Don't try to pick it up because in the concrete.
Yeah, so I'm just holding it tight, putting pressure under it.
Yeah. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Just pivot just a little bit. On this side.
Okay.
Just gonna use down in there.
Looks like perfect right now, I think.
I have to do some clean out on this one.
That's perfect. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Good job. Yeah, let me open the door. That guy's working just as hard as we are, if not more. Look at how little he is. He's carrying little dirt clods away and digging. He has a little chamber, little tunnel right there. We have these markers on our string lines, and we're lining them up with these marks of the halfway point of the blocks to keep them even with the marks on the string. We're making sure that we're level. See the bubbles? And then we're making sure that the distance fits. This one went this way. Making sure that the distance is 2 by away from that string line. That is just about perfect right there.
Huh?
Do we need to mark it? Or no, this one's going straight to the corner. So what we'll do is put it right side up first.
It's gonna work.
Okay.
Like the other side?
Yeah, my other side was good. It's just this side feels real, or this hole feels a little wobbly to me.
Maybe it's the opposite.
That's the operator. That's right.
Yeah, we'll get some base in there and we'll
We'll scoot it around a little bit.
climb to it.
Yeah, I can already see we're gonna have to use the rock bar. If we line it up just right. car. Just shimmy, shimmy, shake. Right there looks pretty good-ish. So Josh and I are gonna call it a night. This little bee over here, on the other hand, he's gonna keep on working harder than us. Look at that. I think that ant's trying to catch him. That's crazy. Look at that. I think that ant's trying to catch him. That's crazy. The bee grabbed the ant, flew off and dropped him off away from his area. That was kind of cool. And look at that. He's just going to keep on working. Go, little bee, go. It's just digging away. That was so cool that he grabbed the ant and took off with it. He said, let's drop you off away from my nest. All right, good luck, little dude. Even though you're gonna be living under the edge of our shop, so. So throughout the week, this past week, we were able to get all of the posts put in with concrete into all of the different areas, the post holes that we've dug. We also used this laser level transit to level the banding boards that go around the structure of this. And right now Josh is putting in the last of the banding just in time for the next weekend. So this weekend we are going to really push. We did get a lot of material in. You can see we got some Advantech tongue and groove flooring. We got some more 2x wood planks. And so our plan this weekend is to work on getting the flooring put in. After that last banding goes in, one of the next things we're gonna do is go ahead and cut off the tops of these posts. We did use that laser level to make sure that this is all level. And so now we can just cut off the excess on those 4x6 posts that we have in the ground. So I'm gonna join Josh in getting to work. So stay tuned and you guys are gonna see very quick what happens with us getting the floor in. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. That way you can stay up to date with everything going on here on our little homestead as we build it one weekend at a time. Thank you so much for watching.